Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. This is TPIMSRLIVE. I'm your host. True power is mine, y'all. This one is called Come On Man. Come On Man. We're going to play a couple excerpts from Joe Biden here. All right. Once again, this is for informational purposes and whatnot. I gotta get my lighting situation here. Listen to this, y'all.
Specifically, have you taken a cognitive
No,
test?
I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not. What do you think?
Now, why would he mention, are you taking cocaine or not? Was that a subconscious snafu towards Barack Obama? He knew about Larry Sinclair and good old Barack sitting in the limousines milking that dope. You can't see that, can you? It's CashAPP. TPIMSRLIVE. Support and fund the show. Let's play this again. Let's continue.
Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump, who brags about his tests and makes your mental state an issue for voters?
Well, if he can't figure out the difference between an elephant and a lion, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Did you watch that? Look, come on, man. I know you're trying to goad me.
I think he meant an elephant and a donkey. Because on the cognitive test, it was a giraffe and something else. So, listen, y'all. Good old Joe is mentally slow. Let's call him mental slow Joe. He was slow to get on board the stop the segregation bit.
But I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. There can be plenty of time. And by the way, as I joke,
don't he look like an old ass Anderson Cooper? For real. I'm just being real, y'all. But the dude came and said the word fitness. Listen now.
You know, I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say. Anyway, I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, and to make a judgment about who I am.
Come on.
Yeah, I can make a judgment about good old Joe. He's a no good smell. Hold on, let's get to this other bit.
You ain't black, broad sweeping. You
Things.
okay? We'll let you decide. Pretty much a terrible
Hold
thing
on.
to say. Cognitive abilities are extremely troubling, and they will be on the ballot.
Hey, I just want to go on the record and say I do not endorse Sean Hannity in any way, shape, or form. Confidential informant sent me this video for review, and I reviewed it. And I found some interesting peanuts in the shit. Let's continue.
What we're seeing, frankly, is just bizarre. It's not normal. That's all I know. I look at a frail guy that if he ever had a slow pitch, seems to be gone. And we witnessed today yet another disaster for Biden during a virtual event with the National Association of Black Journalists, National Association of Hispanic Journalists. Biden suggested that African Americans are all the same. What? Remember first we heard, you ain't black? Now this? Take a look.
Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things.
Okay, we'll let you decide.
So he was basically saying the black folks we're just carbon copies of each other. Don't got to really try to give us tangibles. We'll still vote Democratic. But the Latin community on the other hand, they're different people, different goals and ambitions and drives. So we have to come up with a whole package of tangibles to woo their votes. No, Joe's saying it like it is. He's saying it like it is, y'all. Let's continue. Hold on.
That was Donald Trump. That was not Barack, and it wasn't Joe, corrupt Joe. In fact, filibustered the jungle. A few years later, Biden lied about marching in the civil rights movement. He also lied about endorsements from the NAACP in 1993. He's the guy that referred to inner city youth as predators on our streets. 2006, he's the guy that told the crowd.
Don't forget, it was him and Hillary. This is the Democratic elite's mindset. We are just garble. We are just junk. Now let's listen to this one right here.
The northeastern liberal like Joe Biden stand in the South.
Better than anybody else. And you don't know my state. My state was a slave state. My state is a border state. My state is the 8th largest black population in the country. You got the first sort of mainstream African American who was articulate and bright and clean and nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Okay, if Biden were a Republican, if he were Donald Trump, he'd be ripped to shreds.
Well, Hannity, in all fairness, most Republicans who are honest ain't for blacks anyhow, so none of that crazy shit would come out their mouths. Oh my gosh. Where to begin, y'all? Economics. Let's jump over here. Let's go to XRP. Let's go to something that can actually help you out.
Nice.
Okay, come on.
Asleep, it all just goes back. What is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. I have a very, very little thing to go over on the XRP daily chart, and that's literally going to be like the shortest, most simplest thing. But believe it or not, I actually have two pieces of information before we get into just a little tiny price action update, because it's still relatively the same from the previous time I made a video content on XRP. But yeah, we're just playing this retracement consolidation game. And in my opinion, it's inevitably going to lead to upside because this is just one major bull flag. And when XRP is pulling back, it's not pulling back hard. On the higher time frames, like the daily, it's when it pulls back, it is very weak compared to what the buyers have just accomplished. So, real quick though, yeah, we actually kind of have some news today. This is a bit of an odd one. This comes from a guy named Panos Mech on Twitter. I just gave him a follow it actually. He said, got an email by Ripple that is now 100% confirmed that Bank of America is a Ripple partner and a RippleNet member. Now, what's weird is over just my experience.
I remember when I told you a couple of weeks ago, Bank of America has decided to go to digital currency. That's because we have a network here. Confidential informant shared that with me. Get on board XRP, man. Get on board. Before it's too late.
The XRP community, for some reason, like every several months or so, there's a new piece of, quote, information, and it goes like, oh, wow, Bank of America, oh, look, they're, it's like, yeah, like, I kind of knew that for about 4 years now. I mean, Bank of America has been on the RippleNet committee, which is like the steering group, which kind of banks help, direct Ripple on the right path for this innovation. So it's like it's already been done, but I guess maybe being on the RippleNet committee is not the same thing as being a customer or a partner of RippleNet. So maybe that's kind of the excitement here, that it's not just RippleNet committee now. It's, hey, they're actually using RippleNet, but it's like, okay, well, if they joined the RippleNet committee, I believe in 2015, they must have had a vested interest in the ecosystem. because they plan on using it. So, yeah, I know, it's weird. Every several months or so, it's just this, oh, Bank of America. And it's like, yeah, we know. But anyways, regardless, this is kind of a little secret email. Not really secret, but from a Ripple employee, which is confirmed, but I believe, yeah, they did hide the name out of courtesy. But nonetheless, I think still just a interesting piece of information, because it says like we have also added some key additions this year, which includes Banorte Bank. This is the one I'm a little more excited about, is because this is a bank I haven't heard of yet. This is the new bank, according to this email, a part of RippleNet, which is Banorte Bank, which is the 4th largest bank in Mexico. So you see here it says like we have also added some key additions this year, which includes, Banorte Bank, dLocal, and Bank of America, who are ramping up their bank network and therefore offering through our global standard and API. So it's like we have known that Bank of America has been a partner.
Listen, y'all. Reparation is so needed. Economic liberation. Without this, all is lost. Without the dollars, the image has been so skewed. The way people view us, look at us, has been so utterly distorted. We have to realize many of us aren't even down for reparations. Actively fight against it. Therefore, I give those who have been listening to the show inside information that will help you make good choices financially if you choose to use the information provided. And then maybe after all this is said and done, those of you who've heeded the call and made appropriate moves reaps the benefit. I hope that you will all carry on the fight for liberation. This will conclude TPIMSRLIVE for today. Sorry, y'all, the main computer situations broke down. I'm using 2 cell phones. Oh, man. But life is good. Life is good. I thank the Most High. I thank Him for giving me another opportunity and another way to get this information out. So the title of this video is Come On, Joe, XRP. Hopefully you act appropriate on both issues. Live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. And as always, brothers and sisters, please, 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 let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace and power. Unity and victory. Dignity and respect. Liberation. I'm out.